over $600 worth of weekend sales. Very excited. And this is basically when I sell something, I print out the label and put it in one of these bags, and I write down what it is with how much it sold for. And so that is what you are looking at here. I think they are all from Poshmark, and I think one is on eBay. So yes, let's just get into that. And hello and welcome back to this video. You just saw a little preview of overnight sales. My name is Michelle. I'm a full-time reseller on Poshmark and eBay. And I have a very good weekend's worth of sales to show you. The majority of them are on Posh. In fact, I think just one of them are on eBay. But I'm going to go ahead and it's a little over $600. This is gross pay. And I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 sales. I believe, again, one is on eBay and the rest were on Poshmark. So without further ado, I'm just going to show you what sold, because that's what's important. So the first thing that sold on Poshmark is this Spanx Air Essentials jumpsuit. I had 2 of these. I sourced them last month at my local Goodwill, and I brought both of them. I had one in large and one in medium. This is the medium one. This one was not new with tags. Someone did come and buy it for $125. It's that really, really soft fabric that a lot of people like. I actually don't like this fabric. I had a couple of items. Target makes a really good dupe, and I didn't like it. So is Cable and Gauge. They also make a dupe. Don't like it. But anyways, so this is actually sold out on their website. So a lot of people are going to the secondhand market and purchasing these Air Essential jumpsuits. It's long sleeves. We are in May. And it's hot, so maybe she's putting it away for the winter time. So again, that sold for $125. This one was not new with tags. The other one that sold on eBay, like a week after listing it, sold for only $100, and it was new with tags, so keep that in mind. So yes, that sold on Poshmark. Another Poshmark sale was this little Nike shirt, and this was just something that was mine, and it's just a little cropped, little semi-cropped tee, long sleeve tee. Nike has a reflective, so I guess if you're biking or riding or walking at night, you'll be able to see. And that sold for $20. Okay, Lands' End dress, this sold for $25. This was not a good buy. Lands' End, I used to pick up. I'm trying not to pick it up anymore because it went from bread and butter to a step below bread and butter. So this is a dress. I sold it for $25. It's just a knee-length black dress, and I spent $6, and that brings me down to $19, and then Poshmark took a 20% commission, so it really just wasn't really worth it to me. So I probably will not be picking, actually I already know I'm not going to be picking up that again. Next is a Torrid bra, something else that I generally don't pick up anymore. This sold for $19. I spent $2.49 for my bras. Again, it sold for $19. And then, of course, Posh took a 20% commission. And it was 44D, so it was a good size. It's pretty, it's padded, it's underwire. I still have a whole bunch. I usually try to get 20, but I'm trying to move them out. So 19 was okay because I'm trying to move them out because I'm not picking up that brand anymore. Next was an Ebby bra. This was something else that, again, I purchased for myself and it didn't work out. They're supposed to be super comfortable, but that's what everybody who's getting paid to say that is saying that. And I'm here to say it's not comfortable. It's not comfortable. It would be comfortable if you had a B or C cup, I would say. If you are a D or larger, it's not going to be comfortable. It's the kind of bra, as you're walking, you're going to fall out underneath. And they say that if that happens to you, then you need this part tighter. This is a size large. And the problem with this part being tighter, so say you're walking and you fall out, oh, that's too big, so let me go with a medium. Well, then that little tiny cup isn't going to accommodate. So I hope the person that bought it was happy. I did purchase it and I resold it, and I did make like $10 profit. It sold for $33, guys, on Posh. Moving right along with bras, a Soma bra, size 38D. Soma is my top selling bra, and I will continue to pick up Soma because Soma does extremely well. Soma makes a really good bra. They do retail for in the 60s. What makes them, I think, extra special is this like little rubber adhesive here. You don't feel it when you're wearing it, but it stays in place, so it's not moving or moving all around. And I think that's why a lot of people do like Soma. They are true to size. That sold for $25. All right, my large sale was this guinea sack dress from the 1970s. I'm going to insert a picture here because I have it folded too nice to unfold it. And I had it listed for $400 and I took a $300 offer. I did pay $10 for it. And again, Poshmark took a 20% commission on this. So I sold it for $300. 20% commission brings it down to $240, and then I paid $10. So I mean, obviously there was still profit to be made. I did hand wash it, I air dried it, I did all the things to ensure that the person will be happy. It was not size, so I had to add measurements. All right, next was an Adrian Papel, another brand that I won't pick up anymore because it just kind of sits. It's a new with tags XL, kind of Chanel-ish. Very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. And it retailed for $109, guys. It comes with, you know, extra thread, extra button. It's really good. I mean, this brand as a whole is solid, but it's just not very, you know, people are buying it new, I guess. So that sold for $30. Moving right along with bread and butter, I have this Ann Taylor blouse, and this sold for $35. This is full asking price. I had it listed for $35 and it sold for $35. And I'm noticing more full asking price sales. Again, this was new with tags. So I don't know how much it retailed for, but it's just a Ann Taylor kind of ivory cream, and it has like a tie, a kind of a droopy, can we see? A droopy neck, and then it has, where's the tie? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, here we go. Here's the tie. Kind of like a shawl tie in the front. XL. Sold for $35, full asking price. All right, most of this stuff I wouldn't be picking up again. Yeah, the majority of it. I would pick up the Air Essentials again. I would pick up the vintage guinea sack dress from the 1970s. But maybe the EBY bra, if I saw it. I have never sourced that bra before. Again, I bought that for myself and I'm reselling it. This is something else. When I pulled comps, I was excited because they called Life Force. These little comfort kind of moccasins. I've been sitting on these for at least a year. And while they do retail for a lot, I only got $23 for them. I think I had them for $40. And let's see, they're called Koalas by Maine Woods, made in Maine, made in the USA, genuine suede, a really nice moccasin shoe. And it did retail for over $100, but there, I got $23. So even though they are like new, it's not a good brand that people are looking for on the secondhand market. That's what I mean. In my experience, your experience may be different. All right, ASOS dress. This is a red and white polka dot ASOS dress. It's a wrapped dress. I'll insert a picture here. And this is another brand I won't be picking up. I took a $25 offer and I've had it for like a year. What size was it? ASOS is just a fashion brand, and the size was USA 20, so it's plus size. So, okay, moving right along, Soma pajama pants. I took a $20 offer, and again, this was something that was just my own, and I think I paid close to that in the store. I bought this in store on clearance, and I washed them once, and they became floods, like really, really short. So I put all the inseams and waist measurements in my listing, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. But I just didn't like the short length on them. So I wore them once, I washed them, and then I resold them for $20. Got my money back. Okay, and then the last item that sold was this Bath and Body Works, and it's called Velvet Tuberose. I actually sourced 3 of these about a month ago, and they are a discontinued scent. Even though they say $12 down there, they no longer make this scent, especially in this bottle. They may come out in the future, but when I pulled comps, I saw that these were a rare discontinued scents, and I do love picking up discontinued scents. And so someone came and bought it for $50. Someone came and bought it for $50. I still have 2 more, and this was my eBay sale that I had. So all of those that I just told you were from Posh, except for that one eBay sale. And I don't know. I mean, the last video that I did, it was basically all eBay sales, and I had like a 3-day on Posh that I didn't sell anything. But keep in mind, I was deleting and relisting after the first, and they did suspend my account. I got like a notice saying that I can't relist or delist or list anything new for a week. And then finally, I don't know, it was lifted, and now all these Posh sales. So I'm not really sure what that's about. But highs and lows in reselling, guys. I mean, wouldn't it be great to make $600 every day, every night, or every weekend? But I've been educating myself more on cores, and right now recession core is very popular right now. This is the definition. And a lot of people are just choosing a lifestyle, whether they have money or not, to do without. And it's just a sign of the times. That's what they say. When the economy is like it is right now, people scale back regardless of their financial status. And there's a lot of controversy with people saying if they have money, they're doing recession, they're cosplaying recession core, and they're choosing to, you know, have just a big white or beige house and very minimalist, even though that they could afford more. And then I guess from what I'm reading online, people are upset about that because there's a lot of people who are struggling and living paycheck to paycheck, and they're doing without, and it's not a core. They're doing without, but they would like to have a couch to sit on and have, you know, more than a couple outfits to choose from. Things that trend all go back to how the economy is doing. If you look throughout history, that's just the way it is. So that is all I have for you today. How have your sales been? Comment below, and thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.